a box girder bridge and the other one is an eye girder bridge. So we can move to the parts. So what are the different parts of a bridge? So from the bottom, what we have here is basically a pile cap. If we are having a pile, we are going to have it extended to the ground. So on top of this pile cap, what we have is the pier, and on top we have the pier cap. And the connection between the pier cap and the top portion, which we generally call as the girder part or the deck, we are having a small component which is called as bearing. This is to ensure the support condition for the analysis of these bridges. And this is box girder, where you're going to have the girder as in the shape of a box, which is very effective in resisting torsion. Whenever we are building a bridge that we are expecting torsion, maybe in twists and turns, we generally provide box girder. And the top what we are having is the deck slab. And if we are moving to the second type, that is the eye girder bridges or girder bridges, so we have here the base components. Almost everything is same. We have the pile cap, we have the pier cap, and then we have the bearings. And in case of eye girder bridge, the main beams or the girders are in the form of I section or T sections. They are flanged beams, and you can see beams in both direction, both orthogonal or the perpendicular direction. One is the main girder, which we generally call as the longitudinal girder, and the other one is the cross girder. And our deck slab is going to rest on top of these particular longitudinal and cross girders. The end of this particular beam is something which is called as diaphragm. We call this as a diaphragm wall. We have already seen the different components of design. For example, we have seen Euler's beam and deep beam, and bridge is a structure where you are going to find almost all type of these beams. This cross girders and longitudinal girders are generally our Euler-Bernoulli beam. And when we think about the component like the diaphragm wall or the abutment cap or even the pile cap, they are deep beams. And to get a better view of this eye girder bridge, I have made this top portion, which is basically the deck slab, as a transparent one. So a view from the top is going to give you a clear picture of how the longitudinal and cross girders are placed. So you can see this yellow, marked in yellow, are the longitudinal girders, and the one in green is the cross girder, along with the diaphragm wall which is kept at the end. And you can see the bearings here. So these bearings provide a connection between the upper deck portion, which is, we generally call this portion as the superstructure, and this as the substructure. So the connection between them is established using bearings. Thank you.